From Television City in Hollywood, here's the game where knowledge is king, Lady Luck is queen. It's The Joker's Wife. And now here's the host of our show, Jack Barry.
Thank you very much. Thank you so very, very much. And from all the staff here on the Joker's Wild, very, very Merry Christmas Day greetings. The Joker's Wild is seen at various times throughout the United States, so perhaps you're just starting your Christmas day. Perhaps for those of you who watch later in the day, it's already over. But whatever, we have a few surprises for you here on the Joker's Wild, and we hope that you will stay with us for the full program and enjoy part at least of your Christmas Day celebration with us. Those of you who watched the Joker's Wild before know that it's a program where contestants spin levers and pull various categories, determine their own fate. And if they win a game by winning $500 or more, they stay on and spin for some prizes. And we had a young lady who did that on our last program. She didn't get a chance to spin for prizes. Our time ran out, so we'll do that right now as Johnny Jacobs. Incidentally, before we introduce the player, I've been being kidded here all day with this very red, those of you watching in color, I have a red tie and a red shirt. What I didn't tell everybody was this. All for Christmas Day. Now, Johnny Jacobs, would you introduce the young lady and give her a chance to spin for some prizes, please?
That I will, Jack. Our current champion is from Manhattan Beach, California. She's won one game so far. Let's welcome back Susan Van Haften.
Merry Christmas to you, Susan.
Thank you, Jack.
Nice to have you with us back here on Christmas Day. Are you having a pleasant Christmas?
Delightful.
Very good. On our last program, you won $500, $550 as a matter of fact, and that entitles you to a chance to spin for some prizes. Most of you who watch the program regularly know that normally at this point, up on our wheels, we have jokers and devils. If you spin 3 jokers, you get a prize. If you spin a devil, you lose the prize. But in celebration of Christmas Day, it's a little different. Up on the wheels today, we have Santa Clauses and Scrooges. If you spin and get 3 Santa Clauses, you win a prize. If you spin and get a Scrooge, you lose your prize. Johnny Jacobs, would you tell Susan Van Haften the first Christmas Day gift that she could win?
I will, Jack, in the Christmas spirit. A gift certificate good for $300 worth of toys. Santa's helper wants you to select dolls, bikes, games, sports equipment, or even clothing. No matter what you choose, we want you to be sure to have a very Merry Christmas.
You will. We hope, as we offer you good luck, spin 3 Santa Clauses, get you that prize. You have Santa Claus, Santa Claus, Santa Claus. You have prize number 1. Now, you're going to have to take a little risk from here on in, because if that Scrooge comes up, you could lose everything. Let's tell her what is the next prize she is entitled to spin for.
Okay, Jack, it's a Teledyne Packard Bell Del Prado 25-inch color television. Audio combination with Telebright tube, Telemagic 1-button control, and full stereo 4-channel sound system.
Now you have a risk. You want to do it? Wait a minute. You're going to go ahead. You're not even waiting. You want to quit? You want to get it? All right. Go ahead and spin. Let's see if you get 3 more. There's a Santa Claus, Santa Claus, Santa Claus. So far, Susan, it's a very Merry Christmas. You have 2 gorgeous prizes. Whether you go on or not for this 3rd prize and take a risk will depend on what it is. Johnny, what is her 3rd and final prize?
She could win a trip that she'd always remember on an exciting excursion for 2 to the Orient. You'll be flying to such exciting places as Taipei, Hong Kong, and Thailand on your way to exotic Japan. A 17-day tour worth $2,500.
The decision is up to you, Susan. Do you quit with your 2 prizes or risk and go to Japan? Let me hear what you have to say. What did you say?
I have to try for
You have to try for it. Everybody cross their fingers on Christmas Day and see if we can send her to Japan. Good luck. Here we go. You have Santa Claus, Santa Claus, Santa Claus! Oh, Santa Claus was good to you. Thousands of dollars worth of prizes. As a matter of fact, $3,750. Those are yours. No one will ever take them away from you. Now you have a decision. Do you continue to play or not? If you go on and win 2 more games, you would break our jackpot. In our jackpot right now, we have $3. In addition, for breaking our jackpot, you would get the money, the prizes, and you take home on Christmas Day this magnificent gift.
It's a brand new automobile. Chevelle Malibu Coupe fits more families, more budgets, and more garages. The popular mid-size Chevelle from Chevrolet, building a better way to see the USA.
Now, of course, if you lose the next game, you lose your $550. But you have $3,750 worth of prizes. What do? Do you quit or continue? You say you're going to play? She's going to play. And we'll be back to play that game right after these words.
Now Daddy's home, y'all, living that big and tall. So I'm baking big old biscuits.
Grand's biscuits with a big homemade taste. Grand's makes them happy.
My heart's too young.
So, genetics gave you one kind of hairstyle. Maybe you'd prefer another? Designed to let you create and keep that.
And bake. There's never been an easier way to bake warm, gooey chocolate chip cookies.
Now, those of you around the country who've been unwrapping your Christmas presents, we hope you'll take a few moments to watch what we hope will be a very exciting game, because Susan Van Haften, our current champion, has won one game, has decided to risk $550 and play in our second game. And we have arranged to have a very special opponent for her, a very unusual one. And I can guarantee you it'll be a good game. Johnny Jacobs, will you tell us who is the next player, please?
I'd be happy to, Jack. Our next guest is exhausted after a very hard night's work. From the North Pole, here is Santa Claus.
Hi, Santa. Sit down, Santa Claus. Happy to have you with us. Pull up a chair. Here we go. We have Santa Claus with us on Christmas Day, tired but happy. Did you have a very, very fruitful time last night?
I should say so.
Gave out a lot of presents?
I had a ball.
Did you?
Wonderful little kids all over the world.
Santa, we know that actually you're not Santa Claus. You're really one of Santa's helpers. And you've been helping him where during this Christmas season?
Well, I've been helping Santa down in a shopping center in Solana Beach in Southern California.
Isn't that nice? Well, we're delighted to have you here because actually this gentleman applied to be a contestant on the program. We thought it would be fun to have him here in his Santa Claus outfit. He's taken a little time off. His work is almost finished for this season. So I'd like you to meet our next player. His name is Mr. Hugo Klein. Here he is. Hi, Hugo. Nice to have you with us, and thank you for being a good sport and wearing that very warm Santa Claus outfit. Where do you work down in Southern California? What is your regular job?
Well, I'm a retired chemical engineer.
Mm-hmm. Are you married? Are you married?
Well, I guess so. 37 years.
Any children?
We have 4 children and 10 lovely grandchildren.
Well, we're delighted to have
I'm
you on the
married to
program.
the same woman for 37 years.
That's very nice. All right, as you know, here on the Joke as well, the players compete spinning those levers. If they make 3 different categories, we have so many millions of new listeners and watchers today here on Christmas Day. I thought it was just a moment to explain that the players, if they spin 3 different categories, you get $50. If it's a pair, you get $100. A triple gets you $200. You have to get $500 to win the game or more. And if at any time you get 3 jokers and answer 1 question, the game is automatically over. Here are the categories which we'll be using in this game. They are British stars, composers, famous residences, great events, and slang. Champion will be going first. Susan Van Haften, you're risking $550. Spin and good luck. Great events, British stars, and a pair of great events. How do you want to play it?
Great events, Jack.
That's a $100 question because you do have a pair. A part of the history of the great event that is celebrated on Christmas Day is the visit of the 3 wise men to Bethlehem. One of their 3 gifts was gold. Tell us one other gift.
Frankincense.
Right, you get $100. Hugo Klein, who has been playing Santa Claus, your first spin. Good luck. Slang, famous residences, composers. 3 different categories.
Composers.
It's a $50 question because they were all different. In the 1700s, John Redding composed what has become a very famous Christmas carol. Its original title was Adeste Fideles. What is the carol's English title?
Come hither, ye faithful.
Can I accept that? Come all ye faithful. We'll accept that for $50. Very good. Score 150. Susan Van Haften. Great event. A pair. Composers.
Great event.
Another $100 question. Mr. Louis Washansky, W-A-S-H-K-A-N-S-K-Y, took a vital part in a great event that took place in South Africa in late 1967. What was that event?
The heart transplant.
That is right. You get another $100 and go to 200. All right, Hugo, you're safe. Joker. Famous residences, British stars.
Famous residences.
All right, that's a pair. Joker is wild, and it's a $100 question. This famous residence is where the insolvent and indigent go when they are embarrassed by pecuniary matters. Name this mythical house.
The House of Bedlam.
No, I'm not. That's not right. You'll get $100 if you can name the house.
Debtor's house?
No, the poor house.
Oh.
The poor house. I'm sorry, nobody scores here. 200 to 50, and we'll be back to finish this game right after these words.
Millions have experienced Win TV Interactive, where a classic game show meets the future.
Score stands 200 to 50 in favor of the champion, Susan Manhattan. The categories we're using are British stars, composers, famous residences, great events, and slang. Your turn to go, Susan. Let's see what happens. British stars, Joker, composers. Okay, Susan, how are you going to play it?
British stars.
You'll make a pair with the Joker on British stars, a $100 question, and here it is. What role did the distinguished British actor Edmund Gwenn play in the movie Miracle on 34th Street?
Santa Claus.
You're right for another $100. And you go to 300. All right, Hugo Klein.
That's Gertie Poole.
Composer, slang, British stars.
Composer.
Okay, it's just a $50 question. This composer wrote a controversial mass, which uses rock music as one element, and also composed the music for the show On the Town. Tell us his name. Sorry, no answer? You'll pick up $50 if you can answer it, Susan.
Leonard Bernstein.
That's correct. You go to $350. Score stands 350 to 50. Susan. Slang, residences, composers.
Famous residences.
$50 question. Thomas Jefferson's famous residence appears on the back of the $2 bill. Name the residence.
Monticello. or
Right,
Cello.
you go to $400. You go. Joker. Composer, Joker.
I've got to go with composers for 200.
$200 question. This composer is famous for his unfinished symphony. For $200, name him.
Franz Schubert.
Correct. You go to $250. Score 400 to 250. Susie. Famous residences. Slang, Joker.
Slang.
Okay. Answer this question correctly. You'll have $500. That's all you need to win the game. But remember, he has one more turn coming to him. Here's the question. The name Santa Claus is actually a corruption of the Dutch form of saying a saint's name who was the original of Santa Claus. For $100, which would bring you to $500, tell us the proper name of this saint.
Christopher?
No. Hugo Klein, you'll get $100 if you can tell me.
St. Nicholas.
Right, you got a $250. I point out she could have won the game at that juncture. And so now you're back in the game, Hugo. Give her a whirl. Joker. Famous residences, great events. What was that you were doing?
I'm cogitating.
Oh, I see.
Famous residences.
$100 question. What was the name of Franklin Delano Roosevelt's estate where he was buried and where his home and library are maintained as national monuments?
Hyde Park.
Correct. You go to $450. And now the game is taking a turn because the challenger is ahead. The champion is trailing. We'll have a winner in a moment here. Go ahead, Susie. Let's see what the wheels give you. British stars, great events, Joker.
British stars.
Okay, again, it's a $100 question. You'll have $500, but he does get a final turn. A star of British stage and screen, he is best known to Americans as a film star. His credits include The Comedian, Dr. Zhivago, and Bridge Over the River Kwai. What is his name?
Could you repeat it, Jack?
Sure.
I'm sorry.
A star of British stage and screen, he is best known to Americans as a film star. His credits include The Comedian, Dr. Zhivago, and Bridge Over the River Kwai. For $100 more, what is his name?
Alex Simmons.
Right, for $500. Now, we'll see if we have a tie game, or if we have a new champion, or if the old champion prevails. Okay, you go. Composer. Composer? Okay. You tell us how you want-
Composers for 100.
Okay. That's a $100 question. If you answer correctly, you will have $550, and you will be the new champion. If you miss, Susan will have won her second straight game. His 12 polonaises and his music as arranged for the ballet Les Sylphides, I'm going to spell it L-E-S, new word S-Y-L-P-H-I-D-E-S, are how most people identify this Polish composer. For $550 and the championship, what is his name?
Saint-Saëns.
No, sir. Chopin. Ladies and gentlemen, the continuing champion is Susan Van Hatten. And so, Susie, you're now winning $1,050, and in just a moment, we will give you a chance to spin for more prizes and get a decision about continuing. Hugo Klein, we thank you very much for playing the role of Santa Claus. Backstage will be some prizes, and Merry, Merry Christmas to you. Goodbye, Hugo. And we'll be back right after these words.
Ask a simple question.
What kind of nut?
Hexagon.
Get a stupid answer.
Hexagon. Our survey said Zippo.
Best of family.
This is indeed a lovely Christmas day for Susan Van Hatten. She's won $1,050 in cash. In our previous games, she got $3,750 in prizes. And once again, Susan, you have a chance to spin for prizes. 3 Santa Clauses get you a prize. 1 Scrooge loses you a prize. What is the first prize you'll be spinning for, Johnny, please?
Jack, it's for people who are not ashamed of having brains. Here are the great books. 443 works by 74 of the Western world's great authors. The Great Books of the Western World, the most superb home library ever assembled.
What a lovely Christmas Day present. 3 Santa Clauses gets it for you. Spinning. Good luck, Susan. Santa Claus. Santa Claus. Santa Claus. And you had another prize. Let's see what's coming up next, Johnny.
Santa says now you can make your own kind of music with a revolutionary new Optagon. Play the real sounds of over 50 different instruments. It's simple and it's fun. And while enjoying the music, relax in this contemporary Mediterranean group by the Bunting Company, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
And so, the Optagon and some furniture. Do you want to go on or do you want to quit? She's going. She's full of Christmas spirit. All right. She's got a Santa Claus, and a Santa Claus, and another Santa Claus. Lucky day. Scrooge is hiding out. What is the next and last prize she can spin for?
From StarCraft, the 1973 American open bow runabout. This 16-foot fiberglass model is characteristic of StarCraft's complete line of boats and recreational vehicles. Each one built with Star craftsmanship. Comes complete with motor. A water fun package worth almost $2,900.
What do you want to do, Susie? What's what you do? What do you want to do? She says she's going all the way. Let's see what she does. Santa Claus. Santa? Oh! All those prizes are yours. What a way to spend Christmas. I want to tell you something. Maybe you don't realize, but we've calculated that quickly. Here on Christmas Day, Susan Van Hatten, you have now got in your possession, never to be taken away from you, $8,100 worth of prizes. How does that make you feel? Okay. Now you have one more decision to make. You have in cash $1,050. If you go on and win the next game, you, of course, would break our jackpot and get $3,000 more, as well as the lovely Chevelle car worth $3,100. You would take home over $15,000 worth of prizes in cash. If you lose the next game, of course, you would have to forfeit that $1,050. Do you want to quit or go on?
Jack, I really would love that new car.
I beg your pardon?
I said I'd really love that new car. I'm going to play it out
He's
again.
going on. Very good. Well, boy, we have a lady here going for her third win. If she makes it, this really will be Christmas for her. And so, let us introduce the next player, please.
Jack, our next player is an amateur bullfighter who fights bulls in Tijuana. Let's meet Roy Badillo.
Hi, Roy. Nice to have you with us, and a Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you, Jack. It's nice being here.
When did you first start fighting bulls?
About 4 years ago,
Were you scared the first time you went in the bull ring?
I was too foolish to be scared, I think.
Have you ever been gored by a bull?
I've been hurt about 3 or 4 times by bulls, quite seriously.
What's the worst experience you actually had?
About 6 months ago in August, I got hurt, and I was out for about 2.5 months.
Huh? Is that the last time you fought a bull?
That's the last time.
Are you going to fight again?
This year. Oh, yes, I hope to next year. Probably fight once or twice, and that'll be it.
What do you do when you're not fighting bulls?
Recovering, mostly.
I can't stop that. We'll be back right after this message.
This is Unisom Sleep Gels. It helps you sleep. This is
$25,000. Up next, it's the $25,000 pyramid. Then Win TV featuring Family Feud is followed by a sizzling round of hot potato.
I've just recovered from that answer of yours, Roy Badillo, and I've in time to find out that we don't have time to finish this game here on Christmas Day. Can I ask Susan Manhattan, can you come back on our next program?
Yes,
At which time you'll be risking your $1,000 in hopes to get $15,250 in cash and prizes. Roy, can you come back?
Yes, I can.
Very good. When you come back, we'll show you the categories that are going to be used, and I'm sure we're going to have a very, very fine game. For those of you who are watching, from all the members of the staff here on the Joke as well, we can think of no better, pleasanter, happier way to spend our Christmas Day than with you. Please be careful the rest of the day when you're driving home, because you wouldn't want to spoil a lovely day. And now, for all of us, we're going back to our own children and enjoy our Christmas Day. Thank you for being with us, and a Merry, Merry Christmas Day to all of you. Goodbye. See you next time.
Departing contestants receive Campbell's Chunky Clam Chowder, Manhattan style, minced clams, chunks of potatoes, carrots, and other vegetables, all in a hearty clam broth. And a wardrobe of world-famous Hush Puppies, new styles for every casual or dress occasion. With that comfort and style, they're more than shoes, they are Hush Puppies. All contestants are selected in advance and are advised on the rules of the game. This program has been edited for broadcast.